So I'm getting ready to leave for my NUCCA adjustment. I'm just having a quick cup of tea. If you're not familiar with NUCCA, it is upper cervical chiropractor, and they deal with just the atlas and the axis, and I've been getting these for 2 years now. If you're planning on getting NUCCA, just understand that it's not an overnight fix. Some people do get instant relief or, after just a few adjustments. For me, because it was, to do with the neurological aspect, the dizziness, it's taking longer only because it's not just fixing my bones and stuff. It's all of the neurons, everything neurologically, the tendons, I can't even think, the nerves and stuff, like everything that has been out of alignment is healing. So that's not overnight. The body has a wonderful way of healing, but it could take a while depending on what's going on with you. Last month was pretty rough for me because I was in retracement. And if you're not aware of retracement, it's like your body it goes into, not everybody, first of all, gets retracement or gets it bad. I always get it horrible. But the longer I've been going, the easier it's getting each time. Like, it doesn't last as long. But it's usually like around every 3 months, and it lasts for a couple of weeks. So what it does is, like, all the old injuries or whatever, that you haven't healed from, or I guess you had all the old injuries that you've had, it kind of retraces back. So, like, let's say you as a kid fell and you broke your leg, and of course it's healed, but your body might not have completely healed everything, and so it's like you're reminded of that. You'll have that little bit of a pain where that injury was. Anyways, I don't know exactly how it works, but I just know that I've been getting retracement, and when I get it, because my main symptoms were like a sore neck, the dizziness was really bad, a sore lower back, so I'll get those things worse. And then I had an operation on my left knee many years ago, and so I'll have a sore knee as well, and that's when I know that I'm in retracement, because I'll be like, oh wow, I haven't felt this in a long time, and then it kind of clicks when I do the math of how many months went by, but I'm hoping that, like, right now I hold for, it depends, like what I'm doing, if I have stress, because stress seems to knock it out. That's why I went on the Zoloft, to kind of help calm the nervous system down, because for me, it's almost like my body's in a fight or flight kind of syndrome. I don't know what you would call it. It's in fight or flight. And so my the vagus nerve, everything, like, it's kind of out of whack. My nervous system is just like, my anxieties have been heightened. So Zoloft helps calm that down, which helps hold my adjustment better, because I'm relaxed. My muscles are relaxed, my nerves are relaxed, and for whatever reason, it seems to help. So I usually hold between a month to 8 weeks, I want to say. And I know that doesn't sound like a long time, but I was getting knocked out like every 3 days, like after my adjustment when I first started. After 3 days, I'm like, oh God, I feel it, I need to go back, Anyways, my goal would be to hold for a year. I've heard of people holding for a lot longer, but my goal right now is just a year, but I'll be even happy if I could hold for 6 months, Even 3 months would be nice, because you know, it's not covered by Medicare. So it can be quite expensive. And I have to take an Uber there, so it costs me for the Uber ride, and then it costs me for the adjustment, and it's just, it's um, it's kind of frustrating for that, you know? So that is my goal. I am feeling pretty good today, even though it's raining, it's gloomy out, but I feel pretty good, and I haven't had like, you know, crazy dizziness, you know, yet this month. So that's a good sign. Usually by the time I need my adjustment, the dizziness is over the top, but it hasn't been that way. So that's good. But I've also been very aware of my movements, you know, like when I bend down and pick something up, like, you know, I do the chin tuck thing, because you don't want to have your head out, you know, and that's what a lot of people, I've noticed, and I've read, you know, I've done a lot of research on, you know, with the NUCCA. A lot of people have what they call the forward head posture, and a lot of it is because we're always looking down on our phones, you know. That's why more people seem to have issues now than they have many years ago, because, I mean, we have the phones, you know, we didn't have that in the past. So I try to be mindful of my posture. Like right now I'm kind of leaning back, but most of the time, like when I'm working, I sit like just at the edge of the chair, and I hold my posture up, because, you know, that kind of helps. It helps strengthen the core as well. But, you know, sometimes I just want to relax, have my tea, lean back. And I try to be aware, you know, of not doing this to my head all the time. And to lean on something if I have to reach down to grab something, you know, lift with my legs. I'm trying to be very mindful of that, and that helps. And then using my resistance bands helps strengthen, or I'll do like isometrics. You know, like one of them that my chiropractor had taught me is just, you do resistance. Now you don't even need to put a lot of pressure. But if you just do, like, let's say, you know, you just push your two fingers, and it's like you're trying to push your head this way, but you resist, like against, you push with your fingers, like this way, push with your head this way, and you're just resisting. And that actually strengthens the muscle. And then you do the same thing on the other side, and then like in, you know, in the front, you push forward as you're pushing your hand back, but don't push hard, you know, like you don't want to, you're not trying to like move your neck. It's just that resistance. But eventually you can learn to just kind of hold it. Like, remember when you're a kid, you know, if we're frustrated with something, we might do like that, you know, and then you tighten the muscles on your neck. That's kind of the feeling that you're going to get, but you'll know, you'll feel it right away, and that strengthens. And what that's going to do when you strengthen your muscles is it's going to actually help hold everything in. It's the same thing like when you strengthen your core, you know, you're strengthening the muscles to help hold everything around, you know. So yeah, it's important not to have your neck all kind of wobbly. You want to have a very strong neck, and that's what a lot of people were saying too, that it's like they have loose tendons or something. Some people actually had to have operations for that. But you know, I've been trying to strengthen my neck, doing things like that to help myself. And it's been working, because when I go to see my chiropractor now, he always says, like, when he's trying to do the adjustment, he's like, oh, your neck is very stiff. But it's a good thing, because it's not like wobbly. Because when I first used to go to him, when he would move my head, you know, like the neck was kind of like loose, like a bobblehead, I guess. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but anyways, now it's more stiff, which is good. That means it's holding a lot better. And I did, because I used to have more of a straight neck, and now I'm getting that curve back, because you're supposed to have that, you know, like you have your head, and then you're supposed to have that little curve in your neck, and I didn't have that. Well, I mean, I had a little curve, obviously. It's not like I had that military neck, which some people have. But when he did the x-rays again, like the updated x-rays, I did have that curve back. So I'm happy for that. But yeah, I wanted him to do this adjustment today, and it'll be like that magical adjustment. You know, because some people have said that they just all of a sudden they had one adjustment that was the one, and they got up and they were like, oh my god, like everything felt great again, you know. And that's what my goal is. That's what I'm hoping for today, because you know, it can get frustrating, but I try to just focus on the positive, focus on healing, see myself as a healed person, you know, feeling great, walking far like I used to, you know, because I'm not getting any younger, so I want to enjoy my life, you know. This is not the life that I want, is to just be, you know, having to do everything sitting down. So I'm just, like I gained about, I don't know, maybe 7 pounds or something. I'm very fortunate though that I have a pretty good metabolism, because considering that I haven't walked a lot, you know, like I used to, or exercise, you know, like I used to, I haven't really gained too much within the past few years that I've been going through this. So, you know, I'm pretty lucky for that, really, because sitting, working, you know, sitting because I can't really do a lot, I should be, you know, 300 pounds, really. Um, but I'm very lucky for that. So that's something that at least, you know, I don't have that on top of every other stress, because that would just piss me off, you know, if I had to lose weight on top of it all. But yeah, so I'm about to call my Uber and go for my adjustment, and I know it's going to be a good one, because my chiropractor is amazing. He really is good. I trust him fully. And yeah, so wish me luck. And if anybody's ever went to see upper cervical chiropractor, let me know what your experiences, you know, write down in the comment box down below, or if you have any questions, you know, about my healing journey, I'll be happy to answer them. So have a wonderful day.